All right. All right, we got any mods in here? Okay, how y'all doing? They actually put us in a door at 4 o'clock, an hour and 45 minutes early, and we are now done. So, it took them 2 hours. Not bad at all. Okay, you may or may not notice we are using a different app to broadcast right now. Is the quality better or is it the same? Or I think yesterday when we tested it, somebody said 720. So we're done with this trip. Our next trip is not officially our trip yet. What? Hello? 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 All right, what you need? No, got a wrong phone number. Same as yesterday. What is the deal with everybody asking me to sell my house? Anyways. Let's get out of here. So they actually got us out of here early, which is pretty cool. All right, when we get out on the interstate, we're gonna have a little talk. Or I guess we could have a little talk anytime. And I'm going to need you guys to spread the good information, okay? Green light, green light, green light, go! Okay, now, you know that in the last month, our GPS decoding and location IQ translators and all that stuff, which took GPS information from our phone and translated it into highway signs and city and state location and moved the map, little truck guy on the map, did all of that transcribing for us to make us have a one-of-a-kind website and stream. Okay? A month ago, give or take, the company we got all that translating from decided to totally revamp and change everything they did, which means all of our code broke because nothing's the same. So that's one thing, we're tackling that. Now, if you noticed, yesterday's stream This morning's stream has been marked private by YouTube. I spent more than an hour talking with the creative content creators, custom help people, and they looked into it. The last couple of videos that we broadcast was automatically marked as spam and deception, meaning not that we did anything wrong, but we were pointed to the fact that our custom app is no longer verified by Google, because Google changed all their APIs and signatures, and all the signatures and everything on our custom app have expired. That means when we broadcast using our custom app, YouTube automatically says, oh, that's a hacker, because our app doesn't have the Google signatures. First thought everybody's going to holler at me about is, well, why don't we just have the developer fix that? Well, our developer can't work on our app anymore because he works for somebody else and has a no competition clause, so he can no longer do freelance development. So there's that. Now, that means we can only use Google's YouTube app, which means no GPS data, no highway signs, none of our GPS stuff will work with it. Now here's where you need to listen. I want you to think about this, okay? BigRigTravels has been here for 17 years. We were the first to broadcast the way we do. We have always been on top. We have always put our best foot forward and given you the best image and features and everything else that we possibly could do, according to the technology available to us and all of that stuff. All right, so we got handed a bowling ball thrown at our belly with the loss of GPS stuff. We got issued or slam dunked with another bowling ball. Why our app is no longer can be used if we want to keep the video. All right, so we got knocked down with two big bowling balls. Yes, sirree. But let me tell you, we are not going anywhere. We're not folding up shop. We will stay here. We will keep plugging away. We will keep doing what we normally do. We will keep doing what we have been doing for 17 years. So what if we have to take a couple steps back? We are still the only family-friendly, kids-safe channel. We are still the only trucker broadcast that the Smithsonian Institute put enough faith in us to mention us on their website and magazine. We're the only one that was interviewed by Trucker News magazine and voted EarthCam's most unique webcam back in 2009 and all that. You know what I mean? So we have a lot going for us. All the nice features we had, yeah, that's what set BigRigTravels apart. But it isn't what made BigRigTravels. Does that make sense? So, yes, we have already started getting mail from people that demand the GPS stuff be back, like I have any choice. So, all I'm going to say is, I guess our true followers will stick with us, and the ones that only, like us just because of GPS information or whatever. Guess they'll have to just, I don't know, find another channel with it. I don't know. Does another channel exist? My point being, we have always tackled and figured out all the technological barriers. We did this before anybody else could. We offered features nobody else could. So we're not going anywhere. Yeah, we have to take a couple steps back. When will everything be fixed? Next week? Next month? Next year? I don't know. I don't know. It just, I don't know. I'm still trying to pick myself up from the bowling balls in the belly. You know what I'm saying? So, that's where we're at. And if anybody turns this into false information of, oh, BigRigTravels is going to close up his website and BigRigTravels is going to stop broadcasting and blah, 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 blah. You guys set them straight. We're not going nowhere. We have, if you think being here, doing what we're doing for 17 years came without a heavy price or frustration or tears and blood and sweat and all that stuff, you're sadly mistaken. If it was super easy, everybody would be doing it. So, ride might be a little rough. We don't have all the luxury that we once had. But hang tight, because I promise you, we'll come back bigger and better and latest technology and be right back up on top before you know it. Okay? Sound good? And don't send emails demanding I bring the city and state back, blah, 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 because if you really think that I had a choice, you think I'd just remove that stuff? No, of course not. Use your head. Think about it. Right? So anyways, that's the story. That's what's going on. And it's like, it's raining. BigRigTravels is going through a thunderstorm or a tornado. Stuff's falling apart, I admit it. That's okay. Well, we figured out all this stuff the last 17 years. We'll figure this stuff out again. We'll do it. I know we will. All right? So, now to the matters at hand. We do have our next trip. There is no information on it. I know where it's picking up. I know where it's going. But it has no pickup date and it has no delivery date. I don't know. I've talked to the planners. The customer hasn't given that information yet. All they've done is a preliminary booking for right now. That's all I know at this point. So we're driving that way. I will tell you, if somebody wants to do the map or whatever, you're more than welcome to. It loads in Stewart's draft and it delivers in Edwardsville, but we have no dates. Supposedly, it was supposed to pick up tonight, but the customer hasn't confirmed it. So I don't know. I hope we figure something out before the weekend and the holiday. You know what I mean? I could say is just hang with us. You know, we're still the same BigRigTravels. I'm still the same goofy BigRigSteve with the frog and the songs and the Cheetos and the Oreos. You know, everything's the same. We just don't have all the pretty GPS customized stuff. That's the only difference. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, you know, when you marry your wife or you marry your husband, are you going to give up and throw him away just because he got a scar? Or just because he has gray hair? When you married him, he had black hair, you know, or something like that. Do you really give up on somebody just because something changed like that? No, of course not. So you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So when people come in and ask and chat, what happened to the GPS, what happened to this, that, or the other, or why did we go back to 720, or where's the date? Just tell them, I guess in a paraphrase, what I said. You know what I mean? We're not going nowhere. We be here. Still a decent picture from what I can see. way station's open. not Speedway, the Sheets that we stayed at before. Mount Jackson. Wonder if what exit Mount Jackson is. I don't think it's around these parts. I don't think there's any truck stops between here and there. Oh, somebody had an accident. Did they? No, that's the rest area. I saw all those trucks piled up there. I thought, oh, stop traffic. Looks like rain up ahead. Oh, lightning. car coming down the hill. Where's the TA at? I see no TA. Here we go. Where in the world? Well, there'll be no parking in here, right? Fall in a hole. say reserved, so. I know. I didn't even go to Love's because the Love's would have been full. I promise you. You've seen that mess. And it's like, we don't have to pay for parking. This is just as good, you know. Well, in fact, I don't ever remember being at this one because we've always gone. When we come up this way, we've always gone to, you know, the Petro or something like that. You know what I mean? So, okay. So, we doing all right? Man. You hit your head on that pothole, huh? Well, so did we. So anyways, we need 42 gallons. That'd be no problem. Reefer needs half a tank. I know that. So there's 25. So how does it look with the YouTube app? Because that's our temporary solution. Hey, look, they're delivering my sofa. Thomas, how you doing? Am I done for the day? Yes, we are. They actually put us in a door at 4 o'clock instead of 5:45. So that was pretty awesome. So if you want, tune into the first few minutes of this stream. We talked about what's going on with BigRigTravels right now. It's not a pretty picture, but we're still the same BigRigTravels. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Yes, it hurts me personally. But, you know, I mean, well, it's just another obstacle to overcome. In 17 years, we've had many obstacles we've had to overcome, and we always have. You know what I mean? But we'll survive. We're not going nowhere. Is this guy in front leaving? Hey, he's leaving. Let's go get that spot. Unless that's a reserve spot, is it? What do you want to bet? If it is, we'll just back straight up. Oh, Terry, send me information on what they use or whatever. I mean, we may have to totally change the way we're doing, and that's fine. We're trying to work towards a multicam system anyways. So that'll require everything to be changed as it is. There we go. And I know everybody's going to tell me everybody does everything better. And that's fine. All I can do is the best I can at any given point in time. You know what I mean? Hey, thank you too, old man. Yeah, we welcome advice, all that stuff. You know, I don't know everything. I definitely am not a know-it-all. So yeah, we take advice. Sometimes it may not, your advice may not work for one reason or another, you know. So, TJ, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Blackjack, how you doing? So, anyways, that's all I got to say about that. All right, so let's do something here.
Welcome to Big Rig Travels, your guide to the American highway.
Now, in his 17th year of bringing the highways of the United States of America to your home, you're watching Big Rig Travels with BigRigSteve. Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Make sure to hit that subscribe button now. Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show. We are officially done for the day. It's time to go over the numbers.
All right, we made our delivery early and covered some ground. 330 miles is what we've done today. 4 hours, 26 minutes on the 11-hour clock. 1 hour, 51 minutes on the 14-hour clock. 4 hours, 13 minutes on the 70-hour clock. And tomorrow we only gain 6 hours and 40 minutes. So the 4 hours, 13 minutes combined with tomorrow's 6 hours and 40 minutes, that's, I don't know, 11-hour day. So 8-day total, 2,623. So, well, you know, we'll do what we can. We do have our next trip, quote unquote. I talked to the planners. I know what it is. It picks up in Stewart's Draft, Virginia, and it delivers in Edwardsville, Illinois, St. Louis. But the problem is we don't have a pickup or a delivery date yet. Yeah, I talked to the planners, and they're still waiting for that information from the customer. So I don't know. I don't know if that means we're going to be sitting until the holiday. We better not be, because I'll throw a big fit. So I don't know. All I know I have no answers lately. Everything's being thrown away or thrown around. But, you know, we do what we can do. You still got a good picture. You still got the same weird truck driver that sings and has a frog on the shoulder and eats Cheetos and steps on Oreos. You know what I mean? Oh, you don't have to, Brian. I just need to go to bed. I need to take my Benadryl and go to bed. We'll be up that way tomorrow, I'm sure. So, I'm going to just close my eyes, take a nap. I hope we get a good loud thunder boomers and bunch of lightning and heavy rain and all that stuff, but probably not. I think this big storm is going to blow us over, or blow over us. Yeah, hope the storm don't blow us over. That wouldn't exactly be fun, but you know, things happen. I don't know. What is it doing? Is it blowing over? Is it doing anything or what? Hey, Rick Rack, how you doing? Is it going to storm? Is it going to do anything? Thank you, David. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're not going to go nowhere. Remember, you know, this this is just like part of one of life's lessons. If you got something good, you enjoy it, because anything can happen to it at any time. And then when it disappears, you don't throw a fit. You just adapt and overcome and attack it again with a better plan, a bigger, better, bolder plan, right? So anyways, I need to go to bed. There you go, Terry. Yeah, but it's a little bit more complicated because we use our API, and the developer who made our app is no longer available to work with us. So we pretty much have to start from scratch. But that's okay. All right, I will see you guys in the morning, I guess. I don't know, Crystal. I don't know. I don't know if we'll get storms or not. I know Snowman hasn't been working lately either, so I don't know. Nothing works. That's all I got. We will see you guys in the morning, I guess. Trust me, in the morning, I will be on the phone asking the planners to A, give us information about this trip, or B, give us a different trip. Wally, how you doing, buddy? There you go. We still have Starlink. We ain't lost it all. Marlene. All right, see you guys in the morning at some point. Hey, whenever I talk to the planners and figure out what's going on next. Good night, Trevor. You have yourself a good night, righty? Appreciate you guys. Y'all are the very best. You know that. All right, see y'all in the morning, and we'll figure out what to do tomorrow. Okay. Good night, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Paperwork, paperwork, lovely paperwork, 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 lovely paperwork. Paperwork, paperwork, paperwork. I don't even know how to turn this dang thing off.